everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'm going to be participating in the Christmas colouring tag. This was created by the lovely Meg at Meg's Art Atrium, and I was tagged by my beautiful friend Kathy at Spicy Cat Colours. Thank you both ladies for creating the tag and also for tagging me. I will leave Meg and Kathy's links to their channels down in the video's description for you to check out. But yeah, I'm quite late recording this, but I'm hoping because I'm doing it before New Year, fingers crossed it still counts. But yeah, I do apologise for the delay in me getting this done, but you know, we all get busy, don't we, over Christmas. So I'm going to be colouring in the Nelco Nico colouring book. This is what the front cover looks like. I have removed the dust jacket just so it makes it easier for me to colour in the book. And whilst I'm answering these questions, I'm going to be working on this page. Here we go. That I am buddy colouring with the beautiful Zoe from Addicted to Colouring. So I will put Zoe's channel down in the video description for you as well. For those of you who are interested, I did purchase this book from Stationery Corner on Etsy. I will link her shop as well, but whether she has this book in stock or not, I'm not sure, but I will link the shop that I purchased it from and you can have a look. Okay, so I'm going to be working on this wreath, and I just have a couple of green fine liners pulled out to do the foliage on here. So yeah, I'm just going to get started answering the questions. So just get myself situated a little bit better and just adjust the camera a smidge so you can see what I'm doing. There we go, hopefully that's all right. Okay, so question 1, what is your favourite Christmas tradition? I think for us, sort of like as a family, we always used to go to my gran's on Boxing Day. The whole family would go round, and yeah, it was really, really lovely. I mean, that, to be honest, that would be the one day of the year where sort of like you'd pretty much get to see everyone else in the family. But since my nan passed away, my middle brother and we go round to my mum's on Boxing Day now, just to kind of carry on the, you know, the tradition, I guess, if you like. And that's really nice, you know. It'll be my mum, my youngest brother, and then my brother Nick, his girlfriend and their children, and then me, Aaron, and the kids. So yeah, it's really nice, and that's just one tradition that we've just always done. So yeah, that's my favourite Christmas tradition. Number 2, open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. We let the kids open a small present from under the tree on Christmas Eve, but you know, the main bulk of the stuff that's done on Christmas Day morning. So yeah, we do kind of like a little bit of both, but mostly Christmas Day morning. We open, yeah, they open their presents. Number 3, favourite Christmas food or treat? Okay, I would say my favourite treat for Christmas is a bottle of Baileys. That's sort of like a little treat that I usually get each festive season. There's been a few years where I haven't, because I was pregnant at the time. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, that will be my little Christmas treat, is a bottle of Baileys. But it lasts, it really does. And this year, we got our groceries from Sainsbury's. Well, I went on Christmas Eve morning just to get a few things, and like some fresh groceries and things. And yeah, Sainsbury's had their own brand of Baileys, and it worked out so much cheaper. So I just got a bottle of that. So that's my little treat, and I'll either sort of just have a little bit in a glass as it is, or I will put a little splash in coffee. So yeah, like I said, that's my little festive treat, which is always nice. And you know, with the festive period as well, it's always very, very welcome. So yeah, that's normally my little treat. Number 4, hot chocolate or hot apple cider. I don't like anything to drink that's apple flavoured. Pure apple juice, apple squash, anything like that. I don't like it. So for me, it is definitely hot chocolate. I just think you cannot go wrong snuggling up with a big mug of hot chocolate, you know, to keep your hands warm, watching Christmas movies or whatnot. So hot chocolate all the way would be my choice on that one. Number 5, traditional Christmas colours or non-traditional? To be honest, I love both. Last year we had traditional, so it was like the reds and golds, but we also had sort of like some like the burlap sort of colours and decorations and things as well. So it was very like rustic but traditional, if that makes sense. Whereas this year the baubles that we bought for the tree were like a very, very pale turquoisey blue colour, very, very pale, and silver. So yeah, it just kind of depends really. But yeah, this year we had non-traditional. Number 6, would you be friends with the Grinch? Why or why not? Yeah, I think I would, because I love watching the Grinch, the Jim Carrey version. And you know, you see when he's little, and like you know, a lot of the kids in his class are picking on him and calling him names and stuff. And I just think that's really mean. So yeah, I would want to be his friend, you know, and help get him into the festive spirit and stuff, and just say to him, you know, don't listen to them. You know, there's people who like you, who want to be your friend, and I'd just sort of take him under my wing and want to look out for him. So yeah, I would be friends with the Grinch. Number 7, favourite Christmas present you've ever received. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I've got a brain like a sieve. I can't really remember back to like a lot of things that I was bought sort of growing up, really. I know there's pictures from one year where I was sat in it was in the living room, and I was sat on a little bike with stabilizers, and I had a She-Ra costume on. And my really like waist length hair was up in pigtails. And I just like my face in that picture, I just looked so happy, you know, and so thrilled. So I would probably say, you know, my bike and my She-Ra costume. But as an adult, and this is going to sound really corny, but my eldest Tegan, she was born the 28th of December. But I wasn't sure that I was going to make it through like Christmas and Boxing Day without going into labour. So she arrived on the 28th. I went into labour the 27th. So I would have to say, as an adult, I think she was my best Christmas present. But yeah, as a child, you know, from that picture, I would definitely say it was the bike and the She-Ra costume. Oh my gosh, makes me feel so old. Okay, number 8. If you were an elf, what would your name be? Okay, so I did think about this one before I started recording the video. And my first name would be Frizzy, because where I haven't had my hair cut in like 2.5 years, 9 times out of 10, I wake up in the morning and yeah, my hair is frizzy. So Frizzy would be my first name, and then McSprinkles, because I just think, you know, you can't have a lot of colouring pages without a little bit of glitter. So you just like sprinkle a little bit of glitter on, or a little bit of shine or whatnot. So yeah, my name would be Frizzy McSprinkles. Number 9, favourite Christmas movie. I love Elf, and we did snuggle up with the kids and watch that on Christmas Eve as well. So that was really, really lovely. This year, earlier in the year, for the first time ever, I watched Nightmare Before Christmas, and I loved it. And I started watching it again yesterday. So I really, really enjoyed that as well. So it would be Elf and The Nightmare Before Christmas. But growing up, I used to love The Santa Claus. You know, the old movie with, oh, I cannot think of his name. Oh, it's a really old, you know, like the old Christmas, the old Santa Claus movie. Oh, what is that elf's name in real life? Oh, I cannot think. If I remember, I'll put it down in there. I'll put it as like a pinned comment. But yeah, that used to be my favourite Christmas movie growing up. But I think, you know, as we get older, you know, tastes change and things, don't they? So yeah, now at the moment it's definitely Elf and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Although I wouldn't watch The Nightmare Before Christmas with Caden and Emmy. I don't think they'd appreciate that too much. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that one. Number 10, favourite Christmas colouring book. Oh my gosh. There's so many beautiful colouring books to choose from. But I think, yeah, for me, it would have to be Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. There's just a page in there, like, just every single page is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There's not a page in there that I wouldn't want to colour. I just think that book is stunning. But I have also really been having fun in Camellia Angel Cover's 50 Christmas Elves colouring book. I was gifted that one very, very recently, and it is just the cutest. It is so adorable. But overall, I would have to say Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. Number 11. When do you start decorating your home for Christmas? Usually, I mean, if I had my way, I would start straight after Halloween. But no, Aaron thinks that's a little bit too early. So normally, it would be sort of like let me see. I think it would normally be by like the mid to end of November. However, this year, just due to a lot of things going on in our private life, it's the door, love. In our private life. But this year, just due to so much going on in our private life, we were just ridiculously late putting up decorations. But yeah, we got there eventually. But to be honest with you, I love Christmas and whatnot, but I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to take them down again. It's just been one of those years, So yeah, to be honest, I just want to get this year finished with. And that probably makes me sound like a bit of a party pooper. But yeah, that's just that's my truth. That's just how things are at the moment. Okay, number 12, eggnog, delicious or disgusting? I've never tried it. I've never tried eggnog, so I really don't know. To be honest, I don't think it's something I would like, but I can't really make a judgment until I've tried it. So yes, it's not something I've tried, so I don't really know. Number 13. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? No, not that I can remember. Of course, growing up at school, we would do like little nativity plays and things like that for the parents. So that was always lovely. But have I ever gone out caroling? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe I have. Okay, and then number 14, favourite Christmas character, i.e. snowman, gingerbread people, etc. I would probably have to say Christmas elves would probably be my favourite character. I always have fun colouring them, or colouring a character to look, as if they're dressed up like a Christmas elf. Usually when I do that, I do tend to do like the red and green, sort of like the traditional kind of elf colours. But I mean, you can colour Christmas elves any colour you like. But I think for that reason, it would probably be Christmas elves, and then second would probably be gingerbread men, just because you can get your gel pens and stuff out and like really go ham on the icing and stuff on them, and the little gumdrop buttons. It just makes me think of Gingy from Shrek. So but I do think that elves would be my favourite Christmas character. And the bonus question, favourite Christmas memory? Well, like I said, and this sounds awful, but I can't remember a lot. My memory isn't, with some things it's great, other things it's like I have no idea. Probably my favorite Christmas memory would be when I was super heavily pregnant on my eldest, and just being pleased that I made it through like Christmas dinner without going into labour. So yeah, I think it would be that, but also, you know, all three of the kids, like their first Christmas, you know, and also actually this is probably more my favourite, is when they were at an age when they understood Christmas a bit more, so they actually got excited for Santa coming and leaving their presents and stuff. That was always really lovely. So yeah, I would probably say, you know, the kids, you know, getting to the age where they got excited for Santa. That would be my favourite Christmas memory. One thing I do remember actually though from growing up was that they used to have it was like a Christmas float going around, and like, you know, you'd be in your home, and then you'd hear like this music and like sort of singing and stuff, and then you look out your window or you step outside the front door, and this float would be coming up the street, and it would have Santa on it, and he'd be like ringing bells and wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and there'd be like Christmas music playing. It was just lovely, and like this float would be all lit up really beautifully. So that would probably be one of my favourite memories as a child. But growing up, definitely, you know, when the kids got to the age, you know, that first Christmas where they knew, you know, they understood about Santa and stuff. I just think that's just such a special memory. And, you know, memories that I will always treasure, you know. It was just, yeah, really, really lovely. So yeah, that's it. I'm really sorry this was like quite a short one. But yeah, that's my answers for the questions. So again, a great big thank you to Meg at Meg's Art Atrium for creating the tag, and also the gorgeous Kathy at Spicy Cat Colours for tagging me. Thank you so much. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Take care, stay safe, have a fantastic new year, whatever it is that you are doing and however that may look like for you. We are just going to be having a quiet one, and we will probably be in bed asleep like we were last year. So, but that suits us just, you know, that suits us just fine. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. Lots of love. Bye.